Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to comment on our class blog. So if you look over here on the left, you will see that I am on our third grade blog, and you'll notice that if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see different blog posts. You saw Yashika's and Abisolas and Isandro's and Anusa's and Raymond, and even more if you click more posts. It'll load more from the past January, December, and it keeps going. You'll even get to some from previous years, and you'll get to learn about students from past classes. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to write a comment, because there's some things that you need to keep in mind when you're doing this. So let's use Abby Sola's post as an example. So if you want to read it, let me do that again. If you want to read it, you can either click on the title or you can click read more. Because if you read this, it looks like you can start to see some of it, but then it cuts off. So if you want to read more, you just click on it, read more. Once you click on it, you will see her blog post. You can scroll down and you'll see pictures, some more writing, and eventually at the bottom you'll see this thing right here with like a B, the letter B, and it'll say enter your comment. So when you want to write a comment to your friend or a classmate or maybe someone from a previous year, if you read their blog, you can write them a comment by clicking on this area right here. And here's the important thing that you have to do. It says comment as. You cannot comment as yourself because as a student, it doesn't allow you to it doesn't allow you to post comments on the internet just as because you're a student. So what you have to do is that you have to click on this and you're going to have to choose name URL because you're going to enter in your name because you can't be yourself. You're going to type in your name, so my name's Ashley, and you can leave this bottom part blank. You just need your name at least. Click continue, and then you can write your comment. So if you look over here on the right, I have what is the instructions for a quality blog comment. Not just a blog comment, but a quality one. That means something that is good. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to start with a greeting. And that means that you're gonna say hi to someone. So I'm gonna say, for example, in this one, I wouldn't say hi Susie because this is Abby Sola's blog post. So I'm gonna say hi Abby Sola. The next thing it says is to give a compliment. That means that you are going to say something nice about what they wrote. I really liked all the pictures that she had in her post, so I'm going to mention something about that. I'm going to say, I really enjoyed all of the pictures that you included in your blog post. The next step, it says make a connection. That means you're going to find something that you have in common with the person that wrote the blog post or what they wrote about. So, let's see. I am going to say, oh, I see this picture right here. It says, the day I got my first guitar. I have something to write. I'm going to say, I remember the first day I got my guitar as well. I was so excited to start playing. All right, the next part says to ask a question. And since I just wrote something about guitars, I'm going to ask a question about her playing guitars. I'm going to say, what is your favorite song to play on guitar? And then the last thing that you have to do to make a really good blog post or blog comment is that you have to end with a signature, and that means closing with your name. So I'm going to say, your friend, Miss Crane. All right, and now that we have selected comment as, and we typed in our name. Remember, we had to type in our name URL. You do not comment as yourself. And we wrote a quality blog comment with a greeting, a compliment, a connection, a question, and a signature. We can now publish our draft. One thing that you do have to remember to do before you post it is that you have spelled everything right, you have punctuation, and you included all the things you need to include. Because once you post this, you cannot undo it. And also, you cannot save this. So let's say you finish a sentence, but then we have to go to recess or we have to go to somewhere. You're not going to be able to come back to it. So you have to get as much done as possible on this post because it will not save itself, okay? So the last step you're going to do is you're going to click this button down here and click publish. Now, sometimes it'll ask you if you're a robot or not, just because sometimes there's people out there that have these robots and they'll put fake comments on there. That's not us though. We're real people. We're real third graders. I'm going to click I'm not a robot. Sometimes it will have you have to do something like click on pictures or do something like that. This time it believed me and it says okay. So now that it's there, I think I just click publish. It's publishing and now it should be there. All right, so look at the bottom of the post. It says I posted on April 24th at 1:55 p.m. my comment. All right, good luck. Go ahead and go pick out a blog post and write a quality blog comment using the steps you just heard.